Hey, I'm Dominic Santana, and you're watching Worldwide Entertainment TV.
Today we have the beautiful Jhonni Blaze. You will get the opportunity to hear part of her story, and you'll get the opportunity to get the first listen of her brand new music. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jhonni Blaze.
Beautiful. Right. Hello.
First of all, nice to meet you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hey, now, two quick questions. Two things. My name is Romeo International. I handle social media for Rolling Out.
I hid my real self. Not saying that I was fake this whole time, but I hid the real me because sometimes people don't deserve the real you. Sometimes people deserve something that's covering it until they get to know you and genuinely you know that they care about you, and then you show them. Sometimes people like to hurt Chappelle, and then the Jhonni Blaze comes out. Jhonni Blaze is the tough skinned girl, I'm not gonna take no crap, and don't talk to me, please respect me, and hardcore, but really I'm just like a little sweet sour patch. So Jhonni is me, but it's just the person that protects Chappelle. So.
Okay. Now, within that same person, was there a fear factor? Because television, social media, blogs, was that the defense mechanism?
Yes.
So what were you afraid of? Were you afraid of people knowing the you?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, to really, acceptance and rejection is big with me, both of them. Because it's like, if you don't accept me, that means you obviously have rejected me, and therefore it makes me feel like nobody's gonna accept me in the world. So I gotta give y'all Jhonni Blaze. That's what y'all accept. Y'all won't accept the person that's the sweetheart and the person that's kind and outgoing and spontaneous and stuff. And I was afraid to show people that. Not no more, of course, but back then, yeah, I was scared.
So the past,
because they wasn't used to that. They was used to the rah-rah girl, and that's what y'all want, that's what I'm gonna give you. I was trying to please other people instead of trying to please myself.
so when did you find yourself?
Slowly I started, I'm still finding myself. I slowly started finding myself when my boyfriend died. Figuring out life, trying to figure out, is this music what I want to do, or is it stripping and just being this crazy, loud person to people so they can love that, you know? And then being with Deborah Annie really made me start finding. It takes time to find yourself. People could be 50 years old still trying to find themselves, you know? So I'm still learning and finding me way more than back then, you know, being lost. So I'm still in the process. It would be her, my mom, and my boyfriend died.
Speaking of those key people, I noticed that during my research, within the past, let's say 4 or 5 years, you were in different worlds. There was the lovely hip hop world,
Yes.
and then, like you just said, there was the stripper world,
Yes.
and then there was life, and then, like you said, pleasing other people.
That's that Gemini for you. That's that Gemini.
Stretching yourself in that aspect. You lost pieces of you
Yeah. That's still.
and found the new pieces.
I found some, and I'm still trying to find myself. Nobody can sit, I think, in this room and say they fully found themselves, because you always find something every day interesting about yourself that you probably never knew. You know, so with me, I found certain pieces to build me where I could keep pushing, but I'm still finding those other little pieces that's missing that I don't know about myself to make me a whole. You will never be whole ever in your life, a whole, like where you find yourself, because you're, like I said, you find things every day about yourself that you never knew. So I'm 80%.
So what filled the hole? Was the music? The music filled the hole?
Music has always been there. It was kind of like the Grinch. You know how his heart was this small and then he found love and got big?
Right.
That's me. It was like my music always was my heart, my key. But the more that I started taking away negativity and you know, finding good people, good friends and family and being around them, it got bigger and bigger. And it just grew.
So where is it now?
Oh, it's all over the place now.
Right now.
That music everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you, from what I've heard from the past people that commented about being here, I love her voice, I love her struggle. These are women. I love her voice, I love her struggle. I love how real she is. I want to meet her, I want to meet her, I want to meet her. How does that make you feel because of the simple fact that you've literally been through the dirt? Like, you've literally been through it, but women still attach themselves to you positively.
I actually never had a big woman fan base back then. It was just strictly like men, like it was probably like 70% out of 100. Now it's like they're taking over completely, and I'm thinking, oh, it's maybe because of my shape, or they just hit to me lashing out. But it's actually, I get these DMs where people are like, I'm going through it. My child is going through it. My daughter has went through, rape or drugs, or, and I can relate to you through your music. You tell a story through your music. So it's the greatest feeling. It's not the, oh, you got a nice shape no more. Of course it's, gonna be there, but now it's like this thing that women have done with me, can I get a hug? That's like the new thing that they've been doing. Can I hug you? And I'm like, the first time it happened, I'm like, what is this? But then when you hug someone, it's like you're embracing them, you're feeding off, giving them positive vibe, so every time a woman, I'm like, hey, come on, let's get the hug, come on. And it's a great feeling to have women accept you.
Does that make you feel like you have a responsibility?
Yes. I have kids, I know, adults, of course, but kids is like, I love your music. They think of me like I'm so sure, like, you're like a little Barbie doll. So it's like, whatever I do, of course it matters to me, because I don't want to set the wrong example for children. That was another reason why, I'm not perfect, but I want to set that example for women in general, little girls, teenagers, anybody, and show them that you can really come from nothing and become something. So of course it means a lot that I have women. Shout out to y'all. We go through a lot. Not taking out the men, because I know men go through a lot too, but women, we go through a lot of stuff. We're so busy on bashing each other and who can get to the top, who's better than who, and I'm not like that. It's a lot of people I don't like in the industry. I'm not gonna just blurt out names, but I would never take their talent away. I'm like, I don't like her, but she's talented as hell. And I've always been like that.
But you're as a woman, and very few women in the game. That's why I'm glad you got there. You're in a competitive.
I don't know what competition is.
Okay.
I don't believe it. Because I already knew where you was going with that. Like, I play 6 instruments. I'm a black African American 27-year-old girl, no STDs, no kids. Not saying it's wrong to have kids or not, but I could have went down that road. And I've never been the one to be like, when Deb picks up an 18-year-old girl that sings and plays 80 instruments, oh my God, that's competition. No, because that's not what God gave me. God gave me 6 instruments to sing, to rap, and that's what it is. Okay, you got another girl you didn't sign. Okay, come on, sis, let's do a track, let's get it. You know what I mean? She get a Grammy before I do, let's get it. That means I gotta go harder. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It's not her fault I ain't get that Grammy. That means I ain't go hard enough. So I never been a jealous person. I never been a hateful person. I wanted my crooked teeth fixed. I'm gonna get them. I want boobs, I want whatever it is, I'm gonna get it. So I don't believe in the competition thing. I just believe in striving and getting what you get.
Gotcha.
And God will bless you with what you deserve. So.
Gotta give a round of applause for that. My fault.
It's okay, no. It's one thing about me in interviews, you can ask me anything, I'm gonna just give you the truth. I'm never gonna storm off or whatever, because it's life.
So since you're about to go, because we got to play some records and get some live performance out of you.
Yes.
Let's talk about this industry. Now, being under one of I might say one of the most important influences in this industry, what are the top 3 things that you learned thus?
To not regret your mistakes. I love all my mistakes.
Okay.
My mistakes have made me who I am now.
Okay.
And that's one. What's that quote you told me? You gotta kiss ass before you can kick ass.
Okay.
So that's the second one, and just be humble. You can be cocky at certain points. You can show off, you can tell somebody about yourself, but always remain grounded. And I think that's why people feel like, oh, I feel like that's my little sister or my cousin because you can talk to me. I'm not going to be bougie with you or whatever, unless I need to be.
Gotcha.
Unless you give me a reason to. But be humble, kick ass, you know what I mean? And mind your business. Mind your business.
The social media, you know that ain't happening.
Of course, that too.
Would you say I don't want to call it fame. I don't want to call it celebrityism. I want to call it. Would you say majority of the love that you receive has been from the social media era? That the people that follow you, grow with you, know you. No.
Before Instagram, Twitter, I was already a known person. Houston, Texas, New York. I traveled. I paid my own way and make a check back then when I danced.
Gotcha.
Make my own check and make my name. Hi, I'm Jhonni Blaze. You gonna know who I am. Hi, I'm Jhonni.
Gotcha.
Hi, I'm Jhonni. That was me. And I don't believe in me being famous. So you gotta be honest with yourself. It's known and being famous. I'm known.
Gotcha.
I ain't famous yet because that money ain't there. That check ain't there. I ain't get that big house that my mama did. You know what I mean? Some people don't know how to separate the two.
Right.
So I'm known. And that's okay with me right now because that's where I'm at. That's where God wanted me to be at. So until that happened where it's fame, then it is. But social media didn't make me. Social media helped me.
Okay.
But social media didn't make me because I was already buzzing back then.
What is it? But it plays a big part of the music today.
Absolutely. Yes, of course.
So this music today that we're about to listen to.
Yes.
See, that's when the smile got real big.
Because it's my heart. It saved me. Like literally.
Tell us, while I'm getting ready to set up this first song, tell everyone about this particular project.
Okay, so The Naked Truth came from my life. It's the naked truth. It's stripping me. It's showing you everything. It's giving you what you want. Not what you want, but what I want to give y'all. You know what I mean? It's my life, the ups and downs, the hurt, the pain. I remember when I first met Deb, she brought me, I was homeless in Detroit. I came down, started flying on a little Spirit, and came down here and lived down here. And the first work that I did, she was like, I don't hate it, I just don't like it. You're not talking about yourself. What you talking about? You know what I mean? So after that, that was the last record she ever said that about. And I started talking about my life. Freedom came along, my body, change, you know, it's, people can relate to that. That's why Mary J. Blige is who she is. That's why certain people are who they are because they tell stories. Toni Braxton, she was not made to do sexy and pop music. She was made to do pain. And that's what sold Toni Braxton. That's what sold Mary J. Blige. That's what sells me. Pain, my life. So that's what I gave in this album. And I hope y'all like it because I like it. So what song are you going to play first?
First song, we're going to do, how about My Body?
My body. Oh, let me get outside because you know I'm so, Dad, don't do it today. When I tell you this like my second mother, oh my God, no word for word. I'll be like, is she okay? What's going on? Who yelling? Her. So my body is definitely dope. I'm a little under weather, but that don't stop God's blessing. He did it this voice. So my body, you ready?
Yeah. Well, first, how did My Body come to play?
My body was. I wasn't speaking about somebody specifically. It was just like, how you feel about somebody? I want it in the morning and night. Just tell me the news. I want to know it's exclusive. But there's a limit to you. You've been running through my mind and I'm going crazy. More than millions of tiny chicks don't faze me. I get to fall you more than a prototype, baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you telling me, showing you some things, put you on the game, you know? So that's what my body is. Yes. I don't think I need this mic because it's kind of heavy.
That voice is heavy.
Yeah.
It is. It's dope.
I want it in the morning and night. Come on, DJ, take that up. Just tell me the news. I want to know it's exclusive. But there's a limit to you. You've been running through my mind and I'm going crazy. One of the ladies, I'm taking them chicks to face me. I get to fall you on the prototype, baby. Show you some damn right. I ecstasy fills the room. No hesitation, baby, on side. Want you to make me explode. It's 2 in the morning, can't leave you alone. Yeah, come give me some more. Ain't good enough, I'm right back at your door. I told him, I said, you've been running through my mind and I'm going crazy. One in the millions, I'm taking them chicks to face me. I get the phone, you running, I promise that babe.
Does anybody have any questions that are on their mind that they want to ask? Because I want to give you an opportunity to interact and engage with her. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I can't always report the industrial to
I can't even. Come on, chocolate.
Yes, come on, man.
Come on, chocolate. Come to the front, please. Yes.
No, actually, sit down. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't always just industrial when I see you. I just want to let you know I love you so much.
That's what's up, man. That's what you call love. You know, man, you sit right there, man. You sit right there.
Messing up people's makeup.
Stop, you gonna make me cry. Okay.
How old are you? What do you do? Okay. Hey, a job is a job, honey.
I like the poor workers.
Oh, all of DMs around this week was not gonna hammer it. It was a lot. Oh my God.
You gotta be out
I'm talking to you, sit right there. Oh my God, that's so
Hey,
cool.
hey, Brandon, you know how you get that lump in your throat right there?
I never, you know what it was? It's not that I never thought, but it's more of a, where is it from? I never felt like I could possibly touch somebody like that way, you know what I mean? I knew it maybe would happen one day, but not like that. Like, and that means a lot to me. And I gotta follow you back, and we gotta be friends forever, so people can get mad on Instagram and stuff.
Well, before we even get to the next question, I will say this. In a previous conversation, because you was downstairs that I had with Deb actually expressed the fact that you honestly don't have a clue about how many people that you touch.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
And that
I just be singing and I be hoping that it do touch people, then I don't realize until even when my friends walk with me, people will walk and ask for hugs and it'd be long hugs, like they, not in a bad way, just it really makes me feel good, and I don't know. I still don't know. I probably won't know until I hit a Madison Square and see all the people, and probably still won't know that I affect people in a different light, and that's the best feeling. I don't want to affect people where it's like, oh girl, you used to do this, you drama. No, I want to affect like 20 years from now, that's still my jam.
Right.
I can still relate to that. I'm going through something right now, 20 years later, and let me go put on Japan.
Yeah.
Go put on a jacket. You know, so that
My body.
So what's your question?
My body.
I ask you, what inspired you to just go and follow your dream? You know, with the jobs, I understand that you told me, yeah, it's a job. People have jobs. But God give you the back of your mind to say, I'm supposed to be doing something else. How did you just go there? And then you met Miss Deb. That's a blessing. That's how people want to hug. Because they want you to hug and just give them that spiritual love that you got when God gave you that demon. Go for what you want. You know, I'm serious.
I went through a lot of stuff in my life, and I don't want to get too real. I think the biggest. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. That's why they.
That's what it's about, sharing that pain.
Take your time.
I think the biggest thing was when my boyfriend died, and then my mom having cancer and being homeless, and I just was like, oh God, so okay, God, so my voice didn't go away. Me playing piano and acoustic and bass guitar didn't go away. Me playing drums didn't go away. So You must want me to do something. I'm off drugs now. What you want me to do? I'm not going to jail no more. What you want me to do? Like, and it just kept happening, you know? I kept singing. And it just felt good to sing. So I couldn't let go of it. And then I seen how people acted. Even when I was in church singing, I'm like, okay, maybe I have something. There's something that he want me to do. And I kept doing it, and now I'm here. Like even with Romeo, like he wanted me to be at Rolling Out years ago, but because of so much stuff happening with me, he was just like, I'm cool with you. I can put you on a platform and have people just tear you. Just wait. And I waited, and I'm here now with something so different, and it's just like,
Yes.
sorry, y'all.
And that is the perfect segment to this song called Change.
Oh man.
When I say this how powerful Dev is. Oh, you want, well, okay, go ahead. Let's get this question. Go ahead.
Okay.
I got that shirt. I like that shirt.
Okay, I just want to start by saying you are an amazing, inspiring woman. Just sitting here listening to you really helps me like want to move forward. And I heard you talking about dancing, but how did you get yourself out there? Because I'm trying to basically start from the bottom and get up there as well. I like to sing, but yes, ma'am, I do. So I
Get your money and get out. I'm not gonna see you until you stop.
Not
That'd be
like,
so fake
not
of
a
me.
stripper.
No, whatever it is, go dancing, whatever it is, girl, get your money. I just said, damn, it's at the airport, McDonald's, picking up garbage, whatever it is, it's a check. I worked at Charlotte Rouge, Metro PCS, I worked at Burger King, McDonald's, and I was in college. You know, my background for some of y'all, I got snatched from 14, 17 prostitute. Ain't got an STD in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I went through drugs, like heavy drugs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit and say, stop dancing, that's whack. Who am I to do that to you? Keep doing it and get your money and invest in something. Save, because that's my biggest thing that she got on me about saving. I make so much money and don't know how to save. So do it. Don't care about what other people think. Who are they? Them saying, listen, they say, oh, you ugly, you too dark, your hair too long. Okay, you didn't buy it. You didn't buy this ring, this bundles. You know what I mean? So what can you say to me that's gonna bother me? It might hurt you crying in the corner. Don't never let see no. Unless you cry about something like how I cried, or something that you accomplished, don't never let nobody see you feel. Real.
Right. That's like getting out there.
Out there, promote yourself. Don't depend on nobody else to promote yourself how you want to be portrayed. Because if you get somebody else to put your career in somebody else's hands, unless you truly think that they're gonna help you and genuinely love you and care about your career, all they're gonna do is mess it off. Ain't nothing like you making mistakes for your career. At least you can say, well, at least I did it. At least you can't blame it on somebody else. So just keep grinding. You got people that got good followings and on social media tell them to shout you out when you do nice photos. Make sure the photos look nice when you promote, you know what I mean? That's what you do. You don't depend on nobody else because they're gonna mess you over. Possibly, or later down the road. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna also tell you, there's no right or wrong way, it's only your way.
Exactly.
That's what you have to know. You have to know where you're going. You have to know the direction that you want to go in. You have to know that, not the direction that a person want to place you in, or they want you to do something that they want you to do. You are in control of your destiny, and that's what you have to remember.
Amen.
Now
That's coming from the lip.
This feel like
that's the
church.
beautiful part about this last song, Change.
Oh.
As I was saying in my story, before somebody stopped me. So Deb was chilling with me one day in the staff. We was busy as hell. Deb said, sit your ass down.
Oh my God.
Listen to this song. This is my song.
I hid
This
this
is
song
the
from her for 2 weeks. Because she told me to stop recording. Not in a bad way, but let's get our stuff done. I said, okay, cool. I lied. And had these records. And was like, okay, this one I'm gonna throw it out on her at the office. See if she like it. She never stopped playing it after that. So this song, Change, is about a guy that told me these things. And what the illest thing, like I said, I don't have to like a lot of people, but I love their music. The one thing I like about K. Michelle, the one thing I like about a lot of artists like her, who's her role model? R. Kelly. They tell stories and they tell it what it is. And she talks like a male in a male form. So this man told me this stuff. And I said, okay, I'm gonna reverse it and talk like a man through a woman's body. So he said, I've been on the Adderall lately. It's easy for me to switch on you. I know it's killing you, yeah. I'ma switch my number at bougie on the weekend, flexing on my ex, yeah. Riding around the city, you can stand near me, don't come around near me, yeah. You think making love to me will change me? It ain't making love if I don't feel the same. Why we wasting time doing the same thing when I already moved on? Yeah, I changed. Oh, I changed. I just don't feel the same. I just don't feel the same. Oh,
Ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen,
I just don't feel the same. Oh.
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, rolling out presents Miss Jhonni Blaze. Now you can First and foremost, on behalf of Rolling Out, we really do appreciate you coming and sharing the first listen of your album with us. I guess we can make the announcement about this weekend. Congratulations, she'll be actually performing on the V103 live car and bike show stage.
Thank you. This means so much to me, and I thank you guys for coming out. I just thank y'all for being beautiful people. You know what I mean? Always strive for your dreams. Always go for your dreams. Don't never listen to anybody, because they ain't gonna know what they're talking about. Because they told me I can't do what I'm doing right now. So, and I'm right here, and they call me, and I'm humble, cocky in the brain, Gemini stuff, but humble to them. Like, okay, I'll do it. Okay.
So what
They
we
want
gonna
me
do?
back then, okay.
So what we're gonna do, you're still gonna be able to get a taste of her for Reality Chick that's coming up with Crystal. So as far as right now, please feel free, come shake her hand, get a hug, take a picture. Ladies and gentlemen, rolling out Miss Jhonni Blaze.
I can't wait to hear that.